Hey guys, how you doing? Ray here again. If you'd like to subscribe, it's Nitro Kyosho. Well, in my last video, guys, I said there was a big surprise coming, and here it is. I'm pretty excited about this. A lot of my subscribers have been asking me, Ray, when are you going to get one of these? It's been a long time in the coming, guys, but I finally got one. I picked this kit up off of eBay. A gentleman had bought it and didn't build it, and he realized, I guess, that he made a mistake. He bought something too big for learning on, so he sold it, and I got a pretty good deal on it. So anyways, we're going to talk a little bit about it here. I'm excited, guys. This is the biggest helicopter that I've ever owned. So let me sit down here. We're going to talk a little bit about it. If you can see me back here, that's why I was standing up. It looks like my head is chopped off from these massive blades. But anyways, let's get to it. There's a lot of different, Align likes to put a lot of different models out, guys. This is, I guess, what you would call around the V2 or V3 model, second to the newest. The only real difference between this one and the one that comes with the newest green canopy, my little cheat sheets here. That one comes basically with the new style canopy. It comes with a new paint scheme on the main blades. They're saying the main blades are a little bit different. It has the elevator. It has the black anti-wear. For anyone who has the Dominator knows it has the anti-wear plastic in there. Not a real big deal. It does come with all the black gears. The anti-strip, this one has the one black gear in there, and it came with the 800 MX motor opposed to the 750. But other than that, the high voltage servos are the same models. The gear ratios and everything is basically the same. I did put the newer style carbon fiber tail blades because I like a lot of good tail authority. But other than that, guys, you know how Align is. They make one little adjustments after another, and it gets confusing. It's kind of sad in a way. One of our local hobby shops actually stopped carrying Align products because it was getting too confusing for them with the V1, the V2, the V3, which main shaft goes with this, what gear goes with that, and you know, I know they're constantly trying to improve and everything. But one of the hobby shops just decided to not carry their stuff anymore. So anyways, it can get confusing. Let's not get off the beaten path, guys. First things first here, the power plant, the batteries that are going to run this thing right here. I've got the latest and greatest. These are the Thunder Power 4400 milliamp G8 7DC batteries here. I was going to go with the 5000s. I went with the 4400s. Save a little bit on weight. Alright. But I've been using, I have like 6 or 7 of the 1300 6 cells for the Dominator. And they're awesome batteries. I have them for the Goblin also. And now for this. And I have the 2250s for the old 450 Pro. So very good batteries and a lot of power out of them. So let's start talking about this a little bit. I'm going to take the camera off the pod. I'm going to show you a little bit about it. Obviously you guys want to see this thing close up. Typical Align build though, guys. You know, if you built one Align helicopter, you've built them all. Very similar one to the other. The booms, the way everything, the DFC tails, the way everything goes together. Pretty easy, straightforward build. Like I said, if you built one, you basically built them all. There are some nice changes on this, so let's get that off of the pod, guys, and we'll show you some of the changes. So let me pop this canopy off. I've just got this on here loosely. And it's a beautiful canopy. Okay. I actually like this better, this canopy, than the green one, so I chose not to get the the newer style is a little bit longer in the back there. So let me put this canopy back here, guys. And the other thing that I did add, and I'll leave this on the table so I can tell you the number in case you guys want it. And let's try not to shake and get anybody dizzy here. Okay. Now this it comes with also the same speed control, if I forgot to mention that, the 120. Now guys, if you're going to be using the 800, the 850 motor, it's been recommended to me by a lot of people higher up on the food chain to definitely upgrade to a 160. Anyways, that's where I chose to put it. I'm going to put the when I get the Thunder Power receiver pack up here. They're actually recommended to go up here for better cooling, but these usually run pretty decent. Now the way I do I got the B-Stex up on here, guys. Alright, and I got that locked down in a line strap, and then I have some of the sticky tape to hold them in place so they don't pop out. Now the way I like the wire, guys, I'm not a big fan of zip ties. I have them on here, but what I do is I buy the Align Velcro strips and I wrap those around the wire first, and then I put the zip tie. So a lot of guys, I see the zip ties cutting into the wires. In New England here, you get hot, cold, the wires can contract, the rubber gets soft, it gets hard. This one back here actually looks like it's stretched, but it's really not. It's very loosely sitting there. The high voltage servos, they go right onto the bearing blocks, which is a new type of setup. It gets them actually closer underneath there, which is nice. Another thing they added here, and I'll try to get in here to show you, they actually have 3 bearing blocks opposed to the other models like the 450s and so on. One up here, and then you have your other one down in there, but they actually added a third one down here, guys. And another thing that's really nice about this is they added a motor support bearing block, okay, to make it really beefy and sturdy and strong. So it's almost like a quad bearing block setup there. Okay. The battery tray just slips right under here, guys. It has, I'll show you here, it has a push button here and it locks in. Another really nice feature is when you're sliding the batteries in, they have these plastic cutouts here, which make the batteries go right in there nicely, and you don't have the wires or the big EC5s getting caught up. Slips right in. Another nice feature, get back here, is the metal blocks that they put the rudder servo into. Okay, and like an aluminum block setup back there. Pretty sturdy looking helicopter all around, guys. Alright, DFC head obviously. One of the things I'm going to show you back here. Alright, I added the Strut Brace. Okay, the tail boom reinforcement plates. It's actually made for the nitros. And if you're interested, the number is H, capital H, capital N, 7112, capital T on that part. Okay. And DFC tail setup basically the same as all the other ones, guys, here. Okay. Fin setup the same. Like I said, if you built one of these helicopters, they're basically all the same. The rudder rod is held in place, the same style that's on the bigger, the 500 had that, and the 600 and so on there. But the ease of the servos going in is really nice. Very simple to get at them, to work on them. Now I didn't upgrade to the all black anti-strip gears, guys, because I've had them. These are helical cut. I have had them on the Dominator. I've had them on the other 450 Pro, And as far as I can tell, they strip out just the same in a crash, guys. So I just, at this point, you know, I didn't bother to upgrade to them. And really, the big problem that they ever had with those was the tails, torque tube in the back there when the tail would strike, stripping out. So if you're not coming down, hitting your tail, you're fine with the old style gears anyways. But the canopy goes on real nice. They have the little pins that go through on all 4 of these here. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but they have little holes in them there. And you put your, you know, like on the nitro cars, the little pins through to hold it on. But like I said, you know, typical Align build. Very roomy helicopter, guys. Room to put all your wires, room to put everything, nice and comfortable. Everything really fits in there nicely. I've got the Scorpion backup guard tucked inside here. I mean, the room that they give you guys, a lot of room here. You know, a lot of room. The receiver battery will go up there. But a pleasure to build, a pleasure to work on. Very nicely put together. And like I said, this has the 750 MX motor. So we're going to be breaking these in. Move these over here. These are the latest and greatest from Thunder Power. Okay, the 4400 G8 Pro 470Cs. I'm going to break these in, and I don't know if I'm going to let me put this back on the pod here, guys. I don't know if I'm going to do any kind of like a test hover for you guys or anything, because I know you guys, you know, you don't want to see that. You want to see some acrobatic stuff, so I think I'm going to almost guarantee you this weekend we will do acrobatic flight. Probably a mild one, guys. You know, to make sure everything is good, the Beast X is all set up pretty good. You know, you always have to go back and adjust some roll rates and different things to get it to perform the way you want. But I'm pretty good with the Beast X unit, so I believe I'll have it set up just about perfect for the first flight. And like I said, I don't know. I doubt I'll do I've got to break these batteries in with 3 gentle hovers. Always remember that, guys. Break in your batteries if you want them to last. No idle up. 3 gentle flights. When you're done, make sure the batteries are still in the 3.90 range per cell, and they'll last you a long, long time. I've got some Thunder Power batteries, guys, that are going on almost 7 years now. So if you take care of them and you don't abuse them and you don't run them down past 3.80 per cell, they should last you as long as I've had them, guys. And just take care of them. Break them in properly. But I'm pretty excited, guys. This is the biggest helicopter that I've had so far. And I'm looking forward to doing a nice video for you guys this weekend. And, you know, probably Saturday I'll be putting that out this weekend, like I said, so look for that. And, you know, I'm excited, and I know a lot of my subscribers, especially one of my subscribers, Tom, has been asking me for a long time. It's time to get one of these big boys and everything. So here it is. My buddy George has been on me for a long time, and, you know, I finally did it. One thing I was really surprised on, guys, the reason I got it was I was looking online at the parts to replace on this thing, and I always thought these were wicked expensive to fix, and they're really not. I mean, other than the main blades being in the $100 range and the canopy $80, the parts list really isn't that bad. You know, the 2 tail booms for 20 bucks and the skid pipes for $6.99, and I mean, it really is not that expensive of a helicopter to maintain. Other than, like I said, the blades and the canopy getting bashed up. But like I said, I won't tie you guys up any longer. Look for that flight, and you know, I got to get these, like I said, these Thunder Power batteries broken in. A lot of people have asked me, they said, you know, with the Thunder Power, they say you use them on all your helicopters, Ray, and you know, do you really love them that much? Are they really that good of a battery? And I've tried a lot of batteries in the past, guys. I'm not a pitch man. I give you advice, and my advice is if you don't trust what I'm telling you, or you think I'm a pitch man or something, buy a small one. Get yourself a Thunder Power 2250 for like a 450 Pro and give it a shot. I've gotten, most of the guys at my flying field were non-believers. They were using a lot of the competitors' batteries, and I got them to try the 70Cs. My buddy Mike tried, he went from, I think, a Pulse battery to a Thunder Power 2700 G870C on his Trex 500 Pro, and he notices a difference. He says, oh my God, there's such a difference in power and everything. Their batteries are phenomenal. And I try to tell people, you get what you pay for. You buy cheaper, lower line batteries, and then they're crying their helicopter's on fire after. So if you don't have a lot of money, and you know, try out a small one and see how it goes for you. And I guarantee that you're going to come back to me and you're going to say you love the battery and you can feel the difference in the power and everything. And buy one. Buy a small 2250. You know, try it out. And I guarantee you won't be sorry, guys. I really do. It's hard to tell people when I'm showing people stuff here because everybody thinks I'm a pitch man or I'm trying to sell them something. I'm not. I'm just giving you my advice, guys. You don't have to take it if you don't want. You can buy what you want. It's a free country and you can do what you want. But I try to give advice from my past experiences of batteries that I've had. Perfect example right here. I bought these years ago for my boat, some Echo Power, and garbage. You know, I got what I paid for, 35 bucks a battery, and you know, 2 or 3 runs and the battery's bloating up and the cells are imbalanced. It'd take you 5 hours to try to charge the battery because the 2 cells, one cell is crazy and you can't get it right, and they were a waste of money, you know. So you get what you pay for. You try to skimp and it'll come back to bite you. So if you want to try some good batteries, guys, give them a shot. I wouldn't be running these if I didn't believe in them. And I certainly don't want any fires on my expensive helicopter. So buy quality and you'll be rewarded. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And like I said, I'm excited and wait for the video of some acrobatic this weekend. Thanks.